Hello, my name is Madison, and today I am going to be breaking down downward dog for you, or Adho Mukha Svanasana. So let's start in the tabletop position. This will be a quick tutorial just for those of you who maybe have some pain in downward dog in the low back or in the wrists, or you're just not too sure exactly if you're doing it right. Today I'm just going to break it down. So coming to a tabletop position, from here I want you to pay attention to your hands. Just for this moment, I want you to make sure that the L shape of your hand, so the index finger to the thumb, is pressing down that knuckle that connects them. Pull it towards the ground. A lot of times in down dog, we like to lean our weight towards our pinky, and that's just going to cause extra stress on the wrist, on the whole outside of each arm, and we don't want that. So we want the weight to be evenly distributed throughout the entire hand. So now that you have that L knuckle pulling towards the ground, let's look at our fingers. Spread them nice and wide and then activate the fingertips. So you're going to be pressing the fingertips into the ground. That might mean this middle knuckle on the fingers comes up a little bit. That's okay. Fingertips are going to be active. So now that we have our palms all set and ready, let's tuck the toes, lift the hips, come up into that down dog shape. Now we're going to make some adjustments to the lower half of the body. Look at your toes. So you can spread your feet about hip width distance apart, maybe a little bit wider, maybe a little bit closer together. There's no right or wrong here. Everybody's hips are made differently, so you find the place that's most comfortable for you. One thing you should know is the heels do not have to touch the ground. A lot of times actually when heels touch the ground, that causes stress in the low back because our hamstrings aren't open enough, and so we're taking a lot of the low back is taking the pressure there. So bend your knees here. It's okay to bend your knees in down dog. It's okay to have the heels lifted. And then lastly, take your gaze towards your thighs and then start to pull your chest towards your thighs. And you have that chin tucked. Your hips are tilted towards the sky. Your hands are still active, so that L shape is still pressing down. And a lot of times here, we like to lean into our shoulders. It's a very subtle movement, so if you can take your attention to my shoulders. Right now I'm sinking into the shoulders, and now watch them as I pull out. You create a little bit more distance, a little bit more space in the shoulders. So pulling up and out of the shoulders, and pull your chest towards your thighs. Take a nice bend in the knees, activate those fingertips, and this right here is your downward dog. Let's roll forward into a high plank just for a moment to get the setting of the hands and the feet. So finding a comfortable high plank where your hands are underneath your shoulders, and from here, without moving the hands or the feet, just lift the hips, and then take into account all the adjustments I just made. Bend the knees, chest towards the thighs, pushing down that L shape of the hands, activate the fingertips. Beautiful. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is your downward dog. So you can go ahead and practice that, replay this. Obviously, I'm a little winded. Downward dog is an extremely hard posture, and you are working a lot. So thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Madison, and if you have any other poses you would like to be broken down like this down dog here, feel free to comment below. All right, have a great rest of your day. Thank you.